Hey guys, this is Diane Butler and I'm shooting one of my videos. I want to talk about compound time. I learned that when I first started off with working online, trying to build a business, I didn't think about the philosophy of what it would take to build a business. You know, we all have this philosophy within ourselves. We're doing things, and the things that we're doing the right things, but sometimes we fail to be consistent on what we're doing. So when we don't stay on top of what we're doing, we tend to slack a little. And my thing was, I tried to stay on top. I was doing things that I knew, or at least I thought I knew I was doing. But it took some time for me to realize that things wasn't going the way I wanted to. And you know, I said time. People expect things to happen in an instant. And what we realize is things doesn't happen at the drop of a dime. We have to look at that compound time that eliminates us from trying to rush and do things and not sure. We're doing things every day, but we fail to realize the things that we're doing every day is the right things. But we have to stay on top of it and keep doing it over and over and over and over until we see results. The thing that it's going to take some time for things to happen. And not only did I not realize one other thing, is we have to cultivate our business. Back in the day when you were farmers, if any of you know anything about farming, you had to go out and plow your soil. You had to turn it, make sure you had good soil to plant your seeds. And once you plant your seeds, you had to go out there and water it. And you had to fertilize it. And you had to, as I say, kneel it and play with it a little bit to make sure that you're getting the right grains of what you want, building that foundation. And then on top of that, once it starts harvesting, which is another thing of time, it's what we fail to realize is happening in our business. We're wanting things to skip phases from planting our seed, from building our foundation to harvesting. We have steps in between that will cause the harvest that we want as a result into our success. We need to stop for a minute and realize it's a compound time. Everything happens within a length of time. It may not happen tonight, it may not happen tomorrow, but when we seem to rush things and try and be persistent, or have someone get us in something and think that we're going to take off and blossom, but we fail to realize there is time that is involved. We have to use our philosophy here and think about what it is we want to do, because we want to start from the beginning, which is really the end of the mind of things, because we want to think about the end results in the beginning, because where we are now, at the end of the day, we want to be where we were hoping to be at the beginning. So when someone says you can get in here and make this in 90 days, remember, you have to begin from building that foundation to building the right soil, cultivating the right soil, planting the right seed, to watering, fertilizing, and then the harvest will begin. It's a compound. Like we say, compound interest and marketing, I would say CDs or whatever. It takes time. You get a little interest here, a little interest there, and after a while, you'll start seeing your results. I've learned this from reading materials, from learning from knowledge, that I'm using tools that I didn't use to cultivate my garden. I didn't cultivate my foundation. I didn't use the hoe. I didn't use the spade. I didn't use the planting soil. I didn't use the right tools. And in the beginning, I failed because I didn't have the knowledge of the right tools. And it wasn't that the sponsors that I had didn't give it to me. It was that I didn't sow deep enough myself to find the right materials to build my own foundation, to make my business successful. So guys, I want you all to think about that. Planting the right seeds and using the right tools and finding the right knowledge to build your business, build your team, an organization. It takes compound time. Guys, you have a great day, and I hope everyone be successful, and I hope the words that I've said here would cultivate someone else's mind to think about not just jumping into something because you think that it's going to take off for you. It takes time. It takes philosophy. You have to know where you're going with it, what you want with it, and where it's going to end up. So guys, have a great and successful day. Bye-bye.